to the second episode of Bloodlust Boxing. First episode went out earlier today. This is the second improv video. We weren't planning on releasing anything for a little while, but we wanted to get something out just before the Joshua fight. First video I said how Joshua needed to work the body, careful in the footwork, and thrust that jab in. He did part of that. He was working the body. He was throwing the jab with a bit more menace. He looked more menacing in the fight, but it just wasn't the work rate there. What do you reckon, Baz?
Yeah, he didn't. It's exactly what you said. Really, he needed to up his work rate. He was finding the right shots, but he needed to cut the ring off a bit better. I mean,
was it the fact that he couldn't get to Usyk?
I just think he hasn't got the footwork. Like, he was better this fight.
Yeah,
but
it was much improved from the last fight, and I think anyone else in that ring tonight against Joshua, and Joshua would have won, but Usyk's just too good.
I think he could have beaten most heavyweights, like how he fought tonight. But Usyk's just another level. I don't know how he can keep that pace up for that amount of rounds.
The work rate was immense. Like he was working so hard to stay away from Joshua, twitching. He was moving in and out. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how he does that for 12 rounds, but it's just disappointing. I wanted Joshua to win. Usyk's my second favourite fighter, but I wanted Joshua to win. It didn't happen tonight. And what about the outburst at the end? What happened there?
He lost his head, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, we saw the interview after with was it with Fraser Clark?
Yeah.
And he's totally right. Someone should have just taken the mic off him. I mean, what was he thinking?
I think, he was. I don't know. I don't think he was concussed, but I just think it's one of those things. I just don't think he can comprehend how he lost the fight, because he's put in the work. He's worked hard. He's done everything right, and he's still not won.
Yeah.
And I think it's just. It's one of those things. He's going to have to go back, think about it, and try and live with it, because at the end of the day, he has lost, and that's 2 to Usyk. I think he would have come out with a lot more props had he not said that thing right at the end, and he's still got fights out there. We said it in the first video. He still fights out there that he can go against. There is the Wilder fight. Wilder lost to Fury 3 times. Drew once, lost twice. And in the final fight, Wilder got the props, even though he got demolished by Fury.
And still people think he's an amazing fighter. I'm not convinced.
Yeah.
But.
So AJ, no way he didn't lose in that kind of a fashion. So as I said, there's definitely fights out there. Usyk was just too good, and I think in terms of the pecking order, for me, Tyson Fury is at the top, and I think we're going to find out. I think he'll come out of retirement and fight Usyk, and then we'll find out.
Do you think so? I don't think he will. You know.
I reckon he will. It'll be too much money on the table not to do it. But it's a disappointing night. I think Joshua's going to regret saying the stuff he said.
Yeah.
But he's
got to move on now, though. He's just got to move on.
I think Carl Froch said it at the end. He's come out with a lot of credit. He did a lot of things right in the ring today, but he's gonna have to rebuild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's his next fight?
Well, Dillian White maybe. I don't know. Dillian White. We said it. Wilder, Dillian White. He needs a gimme fight. He needs one where he can go in, demolish someone.
Yeah.
And then step it up one level. And the thing is as well, Usyk's I think 35. He's going to be getting older every time. But as I said, I think Fury will fight Usyk. I think Fury will win, and then Fury will duck out, and then it's a case of what happens to the belts after that.
I don't think he's going to fight him, if I'm honest.
No?
Nope. I don't think Fury will fight him.
Well, we haven't seen...
I just saw him fight. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna stake money on it. But I bet
Fury,
you.
Fury's too big for him. Fury's too big for him.
He's big. He is, and he knows how to use his weight better.
Yeah.
But the way Usyk was
He's
moving
much
around,
better in the clinch as well.
he is. But if he can't clinch him, if you can't grab the guy, how can you
but
clinch him?
Fury would cut off the ring much better.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I have to disagree with you.
Well, let's hope we get to see the fight.
Yeah.
If we do, we'll see who's right. But yeah, anyway, thanks for staying with us. I think we'll cut it short there. And then, it's been a long evening. Everyone's ducked out early after the fight. It was a bit disappointing. Is what it is. Anyway, have a good evening. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll be back with more videos soon. Cheers.
Peace.